Hi, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. Back to the Hanging City and the Ice Shrine District. First, I want to test something. Alright, let's see here. Jump. Good. What? 2, 3 feet? Now with all this stuff on. Parthians are strong. Look at this. Got all this stuff on. He's not using any boost. Effectively got the same vertical leap. Alright, Brittle Hollow, where are you? Nope. You're an hourglass twin. You are the Addle Rock. Okay. Yoink. There you are. That's enough. At some point I want to explore the lava moon too. Let's use the North Pole. Almost. Here. I thought it was here. Maybe over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And before I do that, let me look at this real quick, because I think everything keeps looking a little dark on the recordings. It looks fine on my screen here, but let's do that, I think. And the render mode's fine. I think that's all fine. Is this the default? I guess if I had a larger field of view, I'd be able to see the globe guide in normal spaceflight view. I might try that sometime, but I don't want to mess with the puzzles. Press video of the game look worse. So more dithering improves color blending. I don't want to make the compressed video of the game look worse. Rendering cost none. I would try that. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh. Hatch. Seems like there should be a, if I was going to make one change to the ship, having a second exit might be nice. So I guess, I don't know. Oh, you know what I could have done when I was stuck in the gravity? Is an eject thing. I could have done that. I forgot all about that. Now, next time I'm awkwardly stuck somewhere. And I can reach the controls. And boop. Meltwater District. Down. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Gravity was a little stronger than I thought. Since we're here, let's go ahead and shift your position. Down, please. And by down, I mean up. Down towards the surface of the planet. Okay, so Ice Shrine District. Gotta remember I cannot boost. Or, I mean, I can boost, but I will be affected by a different localized gravity when I'm no longer attached to the gravity surface. Which I guess they made from gravity crystals, because they used gravity crystals along the ceiling to get here. Oh, I do want to take that walk too at some point. But they're not using gravity crystals here, so they must have like refined the gravity crystal approach, because gravity crystals also don't need power, just like this gravity surface doesn't need power. And it looks like I can't walk up to the eye shrine or the black hole core anyway. So whatever they did, it's gravity crystals all, you know, refined and made less scary to utilize, because you can clearly see when you're on or off the gravity field. Okay. Up we go. Okay. Sad. It's a little story. Oh, it's the small bed again and the little family eating. At least they died quick, right? So sad. Okay. I do want to go and read that. But first, let's see what's in this building. Oh. Just sitting here, hanging out. I think this is Solomon's room. Yeah. From here. I think that's where I came from. Yeah, that's the sad bento box table. Okay. Alright, let's do this. The Eye Shrine. Okay. At the top of a gravity well. What's down there? Let's see. Well, let's read these panels first, and then it looks like there's something I can find over there. Okay. Be welcomed in this place. This sounds like bells. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Well, you know more than that. You know that it was broadcasting a signal. You know that it was somewhere in the solar system. Surely other things. Like, how do you know it's older than the age of the universe? Redshifting? Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Alright. What is the eye of the universe? Yeah, here we go. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Sure. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. That would be cool. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Alright, so let's start. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. Well, how does that mean? That thought doesn't seem to follow from that one. I mean, just because it's hot and dense doesn't mean anything would be destroyed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Yeah, whatever they were using to determine the age may be a question. Okay, I see. We can get to here. Hello. Oh my goodness. That is a tiny skeleton. This is like a toy room. Well, infinity curve. And shuttle toy again. A triangle toy. The block toy with the... It's actually the reverse. It's not the 6 symbol like I saw on the pillars in Timber Hearth. Interesting. It's actually more like the reverse of it. Maybe they would go together or something. Anyway, we have recording. Cassava says, I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Wonder which one of these was Cassava. So there are these recording devices as well. Little antennae on them, like a record player. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in the Eye Shrine District. Yeah, this is Solomon's room again. Okay, now I have to reach the Black Hole Forge, which will hopefully not be as sad as the school, or the Ice Rain District, or the Meltwater District. Okay, that is a warp thingy. We've raised this up. It goes from down there, from the black hole itself. And those pillars I passed close by when I orbited the black hole. So while it's down, I could run into it certainly, but I'm not sure that would be effective. The gravity weight there is broken, at least on one side, I think on both sides. I could probably hop on it while it's riding upwards. There's the controls. Yeah, it goes from there up here, but then I'd be on the ceiling and I don't see... Oh, wait. Oh, that's a gravity way. Okay. So if I'm walking up there... Yeah, if their elevator towers went up there, then they had to have a way to be able to walk around once they reached it. So this whole space is oh, but that's not a gravity well anymore. Maybe the gravity pieces broke off. I need a better angle. Oh, there's the gravity tower, I think. What is this? Oh, back to the ice shrine. Okay. Okay. There's the... Maybe I can reach the outside of that tower. I can, but I also fall. Ow. Okay, can I go up this one? Hey, what? Whoa. Hey. How? What do you mean? It's like deactivated. The broken one the quantum tower still works. Why is this one not working? I thought it was an innate property of this material. I guess not. And even if I could, let's see here. Getting to the top does not get me to that gravity space. So maybe that's the warp gate. The warp gate from the White Hole station doesn't take me here. So this must be the exit from the Hourglass Twins. So if I raise this up and leave it there, then go to the Hourglass Twins and teleport, I think I end up at the surface there. Let's try it. At the very least, we could get to the Hourglass Twins. And I've not been there yet. Okay. Now, where did I park my ship? Oh, I came in the North Pole. Okay. So why'd I come here? I thought I parked my ship, like, not at the North Pole. Hey, buddy. Hey, did you see this bridge is falling? That can't be good, right? That's crazy. Yikes, that's a little scary. Oh, I may have found something. Oh, and you got fuel for me. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I launched. I'm in a hurry. I learned something, buddy. I found the old settlement. Saw the I saw the Hanging City. You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging Cities were the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to a you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to a Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something. Yeah, they used it for power and making warp cores. I found Nomai writing about a quantum pilgrimage. A pilgrimage to the quantum moon? The Nomai mentioned the quantum moon in a lot of their writing, so it was clearly special to them. And special enough to make a trip there by themselves. It sounds like a coming-of-age ritual. Like, oh, wait, we read this already. It's sap wine. Right. It was, I guess it was something like that. Hey, little scout. Okay, what's the fastest way to my ship? Let's get back to the surface and then just jump up to the North Pole. And to do that, we go here. Sure. Sure. Thank you. Please remain intact until I get to the surface. I don't remember that thing curving is like that. Alright. See, you're broken. You have power. Take me to the surface, please. Oh my god. Thank you. You are the Southern Observatory, right? Oh no. I'm falling. I am falling. Fine. I'm coming for your ship. I'm sure we'll have enough time to reach the Hourglass Twins, don't worry. Is that a chunk of lava that came through? That's cool. Ah! Whoa! Slow down. Slow down. Luckily, I just got a bunch of fuel. Why don't their gravity walkways take you all the way to their airlock? Yep. I don't suppose we could speed things up. No, wait, we can. Let's go this way. Okay, come on. So this is a black hole, but we can go warp away from it or to it. So I think on Timber Hearth I found one that had a white hole, and I thought you could only come out of it, but clearly these are both way gates. So I think if I waited long enough on Timber Hearth, I would reach the Hourglass Twin. Oh my goodness, that always gets me. Alright. So here, I think we actually are close to our ship. Yeah. It'd be hilarious to get here and then find... Oh, ship! Find our ship had been sent into the black hole. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Tars. Jeez. Ah, no, not open hatch. Come on. We can do this. No, it's necessary. Okay. We are far from them. But we'll be there in about 20 seconds. So that means I gotta start slowing down about now. So if you've ever seen The Expanse, this method of traveling around the solar system is what they're doing. They're the drives they had. They were able to boost directly towards a destination and then flip around halfway and boost away from their destination to slow down. And that is a very efficient way of traveling around as far as time goes, as long as you've got the fuel for it. You really could move around the solar system in manageable human scale time frames. Our problem is that we don't have a fuel source like the Hearthians do, where you can just burn continuously. Anyway, where am I going? What am I doing? I don't really remember. Let's see here. I know that the sand moves from one planet to the other during the time loop, and it's clearly going to that one. So this is the one that has... These must be the quantum towers. Yeah. Oh, and I think they represent... So that is... like the Timber Hearth geyser? So that would mean Brittle Hollow is... maybe this way. That is a tornado-y thing like Giant Steep. Ah, okay, I don't want to be pulled in. That is the sun. Oh wait, maybe that's a Giant Steep tornado. This looks like the Brittle Hollow crust. I'm going to try this. I wonder if I'm remembering any of this correctly. So if that's right... Oh, we have some writing. Well, we'll do some quick lore. I'm on the ceiling. Clary says, "Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. One warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling in Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the Whitehall station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The Whitehall station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehall station with you, Clary." Oh, yeah. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Yarrow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals the neutron stars. And go meet her on the Whitehall station. That's adorable. Clary, I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Oh, Yarrow. Well, we're about at the end. Maybe we have time to warp, though. If this is how it works, I should... warp. Yeah, okay, that is how it works. So does this let me go back as well? Yeah, okay. I am remembering then. So on Timber Hearth, I could teleport here. Actually, maybe that'd be a fun way to start the next loop. Okay. Ship, I think this is it for us this time. You're a good ship. It'll be alright. Bye, buddy. Okay. Back through time. Memories unwind. Whew. Yeah, indeed. All right. Right. Let's get our ship and fly over to the teleporting gate. I wonder what's just faster, waiting for the teleport or just flying straight to the hourglass. Maybe the towers don't work until a point in the time loop anyway. Like if they're covered... Whoa, I need more boost. Like if they're... Oh my goodness. Like if they're covered in sand still or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Tower. Okay, where are you? It wasn't at a pole. I thought it was, but then it wasn't. Maybe it was at the South Pole? Okay, this is confusing. What's that there? Is that it? Oh, that's the DLC. Alright, we won't mess with that right now. It's back to the village. Good. Very efficient. This is totally faster than just going straight to the Hourglass Twins. Quantum Grove. Geysers. Oh, so wait, by the geysers, there's a walkway to the gate. Quantum teleporty thing. Yeah, there we go. Dodge the probe. And come in for an efficient landing. Nice. Alright, you hang out here, ship. I think I'm gonna go somewhere. I mean, oh look. If this is right, we should be warping soon. Oh wait, no, that's Brittle Hollow, not the Hourglass Twins. Where's the sun? Alright, we're not warping soon, but surely we will. Southern Observatory. Quantum Tower. Meltwater District. Is that the gravity cannon? There's the lava. I gotta remember to go to the lava moon too. Well. Stranger. We'll go there too. That's more of a side quest story. And very sad. Alright, son. I see ya. Are you winning? Yeah, we gotta go say hi to Chert. There they are. Okay. So one side is the Ash Twin, and one side is Ember Twin, I think. Okay, so if this is right, it should be when we're seeing the hourglass twins directly overhead. Although, oh wait, I haven't raised the warp core. Oh wait, no, yeah. But even if I teleport to the hourglass twins and then I teleport to Brittle Hollow, the warp core, the forge is still in the down position. Well, and everything's just dancing around up there. We can at least prove that we can teleport, or not. Any second now. That's cool looking. Maybe not. Maybe it just has to line up just right. Because it didn't really go straight overhead, I don't think. Let's wait for this next pass and then fly around. Because what we're going to do is fly to the black hole forge and lower it, raise it, whichever way they call it. Oh, that sun is already starting to look a little shaky. Alright, fine. Let's do this. Oh, I think I really can go teleport in either direction, but maybe it has to line up in a precise way that I don't really want to wait for. So, Black Hole Forge. There. Hello, Lava Moon. Excuse me. Scooch a little bit. Thank you. Is it this side? It is. Woo! So why do you go slower than me in this thing? Is there something about this field that makes you slow down? An elevator is over there. Okay. But I wonder, since I'm here, almost. Oh, kinda. Oh, dang. Fine. Oh, come on. Ship is now 31 kilometers away. No problem. Let's not lose the Whitehall station this time. Hey, the quantum moon. Whoa. What are you orbiting way out here? Oh, that's Giant Steep. I thought that was the quantum moon. I was going to say, this is not a quantum moon planet area. Thank you. And let's speed this up. Oh yeah, we got that already. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At some point. Oh, that's nice. It'd be cool if all the teleporty gates had that kind of visualization. Thank you. So I wonder how it knows not to teleport me back. Some kind of pressure sensor. Look, yeah, it takes a second for it to activate after I step off. Maybe that's why I'm not teleporting back from Brittle Hollow. Maybe it does need a teleport first. Anyway, refueling and ship. So now we head to Hourglass Twins and we'll teleport to Brittle Hollow and explore the White Hole Forge, or the Black Hole Forge. Yikes. Okay, where's the sun? Alright. Dark Bramble. There you are. On the other side of the sun, aren't you? Fine. Hey, Sun Station. Woo. Okay. We are lined up. So I guess those two antennae at the side are what capture the power of the supernova. Hello? Hello? Or maybe the information too. Looks like it's receiving data. Hey, excuse me. Thought we had landed. Well, good job, but let's not land in the sand collection path. Okay. Definitely touchdown. Okay, we got the Yarrow message before. Oh, jeez. How much time are we going to have to explore the Black Hole Forge? Yeah, I can actually see. Let's... it's hard to tell which way I'm pointing. Maybe soon. Maybe. Well, it'll take what it takes. Do. What was that? I could have left my little scout. I could have left my little scout on the Black Hole Forge. As a way to see if I'm facing it. Okay, I've got to remember I'm on the ceiling right now, so if I jump, it's black hole time. Departure time and arrival time, yep. Return warp status is charged, so I guess it has to be charged up by a teleport. Oh, here we go. Black Hole Forge left 30 meters. Thank you. Thank you. And that way is the elevators that are broken. Yeah. These steps are not gravity field enabled. So at some point I do want to see if I can get in there. But not this second. We'll go to the Black Hole Forge. And hopefully have enough time to learn stuff before the supernova says it's time to reset. Oh. Okay, we've got one of these projection stone area. Ooh, I don't know if that's gravity field enabled. Be cautious. Please, translator. Be cautious near the boarding area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Fair enough. These... I'll risk it. Okay, cool. The stairs are gravity fielded. Alright. We're on the Black Hole Forge, I think. We got a scroll. Cool. A memory statue. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What do we got? Root says, why am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? Poke says, the white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. Oh yeah, because they're going to have to travel manually to place the receivers. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Clary says, Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Of course you are. That's adorable. Poke says, of note, Yarrow believes he has spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Poke says, does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? Clary says, that isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body, like the sun station is closely orbiting the sun. Clary says, no, Yara understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. Clary says, I seem to recall that it was your understanding of warp technology at first. Ooh. Any more scrolls? Oh, I wonder if that was one of them. I mean, one of the names that we've seen writing all around. Hey, look. So that is showing how. We'll see what this says. Clary says, regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? Poke says, we don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. Poke says, as such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental teleportation. Clary says, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, the tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. So what are we aligning with here? Is that the Ember Twin or Ash Twin? I guess the receiver. Anyway. Okay. So here we've learned how the receivers work. All around the Ember Ash Twin, whichever it is. We have a little projection stone here, so let's see where this is gonna take us and teach us. Oh, I'm so disoriented. Lower first. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Ah. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. That's adorable. Poke. No, it isn't. Yarrow, is everything well at the forge? Poke. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Clary, ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Clary, don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. These Nomai are so cool. And we're going to see the Ash Twin project? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, thank you. We'll save it here. Okay, I think that's everything from the Black Hole Forge. Now let's see if we can get into that structure at the top of the elevator. Before the sun says time to stop. The receiver's still activated. Okay. Okay, this is going to flip me over. Whoa, okay. Black Hole Forge, yep. Top of the elevator. Top of the elevator. Little scout waiting for me, so nice. Thank you, buddy. Okay. No lore. Exit to surface. Huh. So this is that's the one that's blocked, and this is the one that's only going up. Sure. So in better times, there's probably a control on this tower. No? Somewhere there would have been a control to reverse this elevator. That. Yeah, I read that's the whole. Oh. White hole, black hole. Why is it flickering? Is this art quantum? I guess it's just glitching. Cool. Alright. Well, how much time do we have? Not much. Oh, wait. Oh, the ship's way over there. I was going to say maybe we could reach the lava moon, but of course the ship is back on the twin. And I can't get back down to the elevator because I just came up that elevator. Well. Now we can explore some of the original settlement. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, I found something. Maybe. Ryback. Hi. No, I'm in a hurry. I learned something. Settlement, Southern City. No, actually I didn't learn anything. I thought I did, but I didn't. Alright, see ya. So the original original settlement is somewhere around here. I was looking for the gravity trail that would have led to it. Not a lot of time anyway. Where this place is falling to pieces. Whoa. Ryback. It's marshmallow time. Nice. Good stuff, right, man? So, oh, that's your little scout launcher. There's your little... Wow, that thing fits in there. Maybe it unfolds. There we go. Wow. Whoa. Okay, so we've learned the Nomai, built those receivers all over. It seemed like to enable the Ash Twin project. I think that's what they were saying on the White Hole, the Black Hole Forge. Just to be able to jump all around the solar system. I thought they did it just as a general teleporting. The convenience of traveling around the solar system without having to fly their shuttle, but it sounded like they were doing that for the Ash Twin project itself. Alright, we've got a few minutes. Let's do this real quick, if I can. See that blue flash? We can actually catch it. If we're quick. There you are. Even though it was shot away at very high speeds, we, unlike it, can keep accelerating. So that lets us catch up. And we get pretty far from the solar system doing so. Because by the time we catch up, obviously we're going to be going no speed relative to it, if we want to stop and look at it. But that means we're going at a high speed relative to the rest of the solar system. Ooh, I should have slowed down earlier. Yikes. Woo. Wait, what do you mean aligning flight trajectory to what? Yeah. I didn't turn on my autopilot. Abort. I must have accidentally hit the D-pad. Okay. It's hard to gauge my relative speed to the probe. I think I'm going towards it now. Yeah. Slow down. Relatively. So the probe was launched with enough speed to go 250 meters per second relative to the sun. Thereabouts. There it is, the Nomai probe. Off to look for the eye. I can see if we can get the eye symbol on it. Cool. Let's go take a look. Oh, the lights are gone. That's cool. I wonder what it's made out of. It'd be nice if there was like some inscription lore that we could read on this. But still, it's cool that we can even find it. Whoa, so bright. All right, where are you, ship? That's into this loop. Nope. Ew. Thought I could get harmonic convergence, but we weren't far enough out. Wait, I didn't have the spacesuit on. Oh, no, yeah, the signal scope isn't part of the suit. Quick loop. Sorry, buddy. Okay. So. Ow, jeez. Try that again. Let's roast a quick marshmallow. Good enough. Alright, I think we have finished exploring the Hanging City. At least the major points. Next, the High Energy Lab is on the list. And just exploring the Hourglass Twins in general. The Hourglass Twins and the Stranger. There's also the vessel to still find in Dark Bramble, but I think the twins will be next, because I want to get back to the High Energy Lab. I remember that being really cool. And seeing their white hole, black hole experiments. I don't remember where it is, but I'm sure we'll find clues to help us find it. There's also a Nomai settlement there, so we can find their shuttle. That actually might be first. We'll go to the Hourglass Twins and turn on the distress beacon signal frequency and find their shuttle and find out where they settled. I remember it was through some kind of cave system that was tricky to navigate, but we'll figure it out. Well, as always, thanks so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye.